Hello, GM1 here, and for this video we're going to be going over immediate and remedial actions on the M4. I'll also give you some tips at the end for some other situations that you might come across. Alright, so first you can go ahead and verify clear and safe, safety, magazine, chamber, safety. Weapons clear and safe. I'm going to release the bolt. I got here a magazine of inert rounds. These are dummy rounds, they will not go off. So, for immediate action, either when you're on the range or wherever you're engaging a target, immediate action for the Navy is tap, rack, bang. So, tap the magazine, rack the charging handle, and re-engage the target. So, tap, rack, and bang. The way I charge the weapon, I usually just do it one-handed. I don't hold it with this and then come over here and slingshot it. The only reason why I would do this is to lock the bolt to the rear. Any other time, I want to just use my support hand, come back here, grab the charging handle. I'm going to pinch it just like this, pinch it, and pull it straight back. And let go. Just going to pull back, let go. You do not want to ride it forward. That might cause the weapon to jam up and it could damage the little piston on top. So for that reason, just because you don't want to jam up your weapon, pull it back and let go. So tap, rack, bang. And that is your immediate action. If your immediate action does not fix the weapon, so you do immediate action and you get one or no rounds again, you want to go into your remedial action. Remedial action is going to be lock the bolt to the rear. So that's when I would use my firing hand to actually come back here. So put down on the bolt catch, pull the bolt to the rear with the charging handle. Once it's locked to the rear, I can remove the magazine, and now that it's clear and safe, I can inspect my weapon. I'll look it over, see real quick what caused it to malfunction, why it stopped firing, and so once you do that, other times too, they also tell you, like, you know, after you rack it back and remove the magazine, rack it 3 times just to verify that it's clear. You can do that too. You probably would do that at night since you can't actually look down the chamber. So for that, so you're at nighttime, go ahead and lock the bolt to the rear, remove the magazine, rack it 3 times to make sure it's cleared out, and then you can start your remedial and start investigating your weapon. So you're going to look it over. A lot of times you'll be dumb for some reason and you left it on safe for whatever reason, so that might be one of the reasons why it wasn't firing. So you might have left it on safe. You can kind of feel around, manipulate it, just feel to make sure it's nice and smooth, nothing's getting, if it feels grimy, that's probably why it malfunctioned, is it's dirty. You can look down the chamber to make sure that there's nothing in there either. So once you've done your remedial action, you want to get back and fight. Go ahead and insert your magazine, rack it, and get back in the fight. So immediate action, tap, rack, bang. Remedial, lock the bolt to the rear, remove your magazine, rack it 3 times to make sure it's clear if you want, and then you can go and start your investigation of your weapon and see why it stopped firing. Okay, some other tips and tricks for at the range. I already showed you one. Charge a weapon like this. Don't hold it here and go like that. You only do it this way is if you're trying to lock the bolt to the rear. Any other time you want to come like this. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? The forward assist right here. Sometimes that is the issue where your weapon's getting gunked up and the bolt's not always in battery, so it's not all the way forward. And you'll see it just sitting like that, where the bolt's kind of to the rear. Just tap that forward assist. That'll forcefully push the bolt forward and lock into battery, so that'll let you fire your weapon. As for the immediate action, I told you the Navy way. My way usually is pretty much, if my weapon stops firing, I usually just tilt it and look into the chamber, and 99% of the time that'll tell me what's wrong with it. If my weapon stops firing and, you know, I'm excited and stuff and I can't tell that I'm actually at a round, the bolt will just be locked to the rear. So you'll see, so I'll be firing, click, nothing happens. I didn't notice that my magazine's empty. You can tell after a while shooting when your magazine goes empty. You'll feel it. It's completely different than regular fire, but for whatever reason, if I forgot and it doesn't fire, I can just look down the chamber and like, oh yeah, I don't have any rounds. I can remove the magazine, reload. Another reason why I like looking down the chamber instead of just doing tap, rack, bang is, again, if it's just gunked up and it's sitting like this, I can look down the chamber and like, oh, it's only a little bit, just tap it forward. Or if you just do your immediate action, you do tap, rack, bang, you lose that one round. Another reason why I like looking down the chamber is for double feed. If you do tap, rack, bang with the double feed, it's not going to do anything at all. So for double feeds, I'll go and induce the double feed here and show you how to clear it. It's pretty much doing remedial action. So I'm going to drop one in the chamber. The only reason why I'm going to slowly let this forward is because I don't want to damage the inert round and I want to jam it inside the shell. So I'm slowly letting it forward. Normally you would just rack and let it go, but I don't want to damage it. So here we got a double feed, and if you do it anyway, do tap, rack, bang, it's not going to do much because you're just going to double feed it even more. So I look, I observe down the chamber, oh, I got a double feed, pretty much going remedial action. Lock it to the rear, remove the magazine, strip that round out, shake it a little, usually that'll get the round to come out. But still, I want to rack it 3 times just in case that round didn't come out. Hopefully that my extractor's not broken. It'll catch that round and flick it out for whatever reason. It was probably just gunked up. So rack it 3 times and then insert a new magazine and get back into fight. So for double feed, lock bolt to the rear, remove the magazine, shake it, try and get that round out, and then rack it 3 times, put a new magazine in, get back into fight. Okay, so I went over remedial, a few extra tips for on the range and when you're shooting. And thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time.